Welcome to Data Science Lovers. In this video, we will see what is logistic regression and how to build a logistic regression model with Python. Logistic regression model. A logistic regression model is used to solve the classification problems. Here, the predicted value or predictive variable, which is denoted by y, is a categorical or in discrete form. There are two types of classification: binary classification and multi-class classification. In binary classification, the outcome is in the form of yes or no, or you can say in the form of true or false. While in multi-class classification, it has multiple categories for outcome. In the binary classification, the outcome is either 0 or 1. If the value is between 0 and 0.5, then the output will be 0. But if the value is between 0.5 and 1, then the output will be 1. When we talk about logistic regression, then here we have a term sigmoid. Sigmoid is a mathematical function having a characteristics S-shaped curve or sigmoid curve. This curve exists between 0 and 1. It is especially used for models where we have to predict the probability as an output, because the probability exists between 0 and 1. If you see this figure, then it is a sigmoid curve. Its value exists between 0, which is present at the bottom side, and 1, which is present at the upper side. So this is the S-shaped curve, which is known as sigmoid. Here our aim is we have to create a model which will predict whether a person will buy the insurance or not. After creating this model, if the output comes 0, means when the probability is less than 50%, then we can say that the person will not buy the insurance. But if the output comes 1, means the probability will be greater than 50%, then we can say that the person will buy the insurance. So let's see the steps to create this simple logistic regression model. Here, first of all, we have to import the necessary libraries which will be required to create this model. We have to import pandas, numpy and matplotlib. So this is the syntax to import these libraries. If I run this, the libraries are successfully imported. The next step is importing the dataset on which we will work and build our model. I have considered a very small dataset here for your better understanding and just for the explanation purpose. In the real world scenario, you will get a large dataset on which you have to work and get the output. So I am importing the dataset. My dataset is in Excel file and I am using this syntax pd.read_excel to import my dataset here. I will run this and my dataset has been imported in this Jupyter notebook. To have a look at my dataset, I will use the head function. So this is my dataset. Here are two variables. First is age and second is by. In this column age, we have age of the different persons, and in the column by we have 0, 1 values. In this column 0 means no, while 1 means yes. If the person didn't buy the insurance, then it is represented by 0 here. But if any person has bought the insurance, then it is represented by 1 here. Now we will draw a scatter plot to see the distribution of these data points. To draw the scatter plot, we will use the matplotlib library that we have imported earlier. In this scatter plot, on x-axis we will plot our age, and on the y-axis we will plot the by column. I am giving the color red and I am setting the marker as star. If I run this, then this is the scatter plot. We can give label to x and y axis also, plt.x label, On x-axis we have our age, while on the y-axis we have our buy, means yes or no. So this is the distribution of these data points. It is clearly showing that if the age is between 0 to 50, then the person didn't buy the insurance, while if the age is between or greater than 50 and less than 100, then the person has bought the insurance. These are the 0 and these are the ones. And if I draw a S curve here, then we can simply draw from here like this and it will end here. The next step is training the model or building the model. To build the model, we will use the sklearn library here. First of all, from sklearn library, we will import the logistic regression model. And the syntax is this. This is the syntax to import the logistic regression from sklearn library. Next is creating a logistic regression object. We have to create a logistic regression object like this. It will create a logistic regression object. Next is fitting the dataset. We have to fit our data, means x and y, in this model. So we will use the fit function here. First we have to fit our x variable, which is our age, and it will be in the form of 2D array, means we have to give 2 square brackets here. After this we have to fit our y here like this. So if I run this, our model has been successfully trained or built. Now we can start making prediction using this model. First of all, we will predict whether a person of age 73 years will buy the insurance or not. To predict, we will use the predict function like this. We have to use our logistic regression object I have created here in the name of model. So I am using this here, and after this I am using the predict function. In the predict function, we have to put our age in the form of 2D array. So we are predicting for the age of 73. If I run this, then it is showing 1, means that the person will buy the insurance. If I predict whether a person with the age of 13 years will buy the insurance or not, then we will see model dot predict, and again here we will write our 2D array format and pass our age, for which we have to do the prediction. If I run this, then it is showing that the person will not buy the insurance. However, it is not guaranteed here that the person will not buy the insurance, but most probably we can say that he will not buy. Here also it is not guaranteed that the person will buy the insurance, but most probably he will buy the insurance if the person age is 73. So now to check the accuracy of our model, we can use the score function. Model dot score. In the score function, we will put our x and y. Again we have to put our x in the form of 2D array. Then we will put our y. If I run this, then it will show the accuracy of our model. It is showing 0.84, means our model is 84% accurate, which is good enough. The accuracy of our model could be better if we have a large data set and we have more accurate findings. If we again review this model, what we have done, first of all we have import our necessary libraries, then we have imported our data set. Our data set contains 2 columns, age and buy. In age column we have the age of different persons, while in buy column we have shown that whether a person bought the insurance or not. 0 means the person didn't buy an insurance, while 1 means the person has bought an insurance. Next, we have used the scatter plot to see the distribution of these data points. Here it is showing that if the age of the person is less than 50, then the person didn't bought an insurance, while if the age is greater than 50, then the person bought an insurance. Next, we have trained our model from sklearn library. We imported the logistic regression. Then we created a logistic regression object and fit our x and y in the model like this. In the next step, we have make the predictions using the predict function. For 73 years, it is showing that the person most probably will buy the insurance, while for the age of 13, it is showing that most probably the person will not buy the insurance. And in the last step, we have calculated our score or accuracy of the model. In our next video, we will create a simple decision tree model. After that, support vector machine model, then random forest model and KNN model. So guys, subscribe to our channel to get the latest notification of all the videos.